We're sleepwalking right into energy lockdowns. As we discussed, these wars are all about Agenda 2030 and the control grid. Most people still think it's about oil. It's not. The International Energy Agency released a report on responding to rising oil prices. No shit, right? But buried inside the report is an energy lockdown playbook, not for managing energy, for managing you. The 10-point plan is telling governments to reduce driving and air travel, shift people towards public transit, work from home where possible, and cut overall energy use. Sounds noble, right? They call it sheltering from oil price volatility. Keep an eye on the pattern. Oil will spike $110, $150, $175 a barrel. Airlines will cut flights. Shipping costs will explode. Food prices will follow. Gas will hit $7 to $10 a gallon. First, you drive less because you can't afford to. But then, they don't allow you to. That's the shift. Constraint becomes policy. Policy becomes permanent. This is already happening in Japan. South Korea, Bangladesh, and the Philippines are all rationing fuel. Australia is telling people to avoid non-essential travel. Sound familiar? Work remote, essential movement only. Do it for the greater good. Soon after, there'll be mandatory working from home. Alternate driving days based on your license plate. Not a suggestion, a system. Meanwhile, the parasites writing these rules are getting rich off of endless earth-obliterating wars and flying around on their PJs, burning more fuel in a single flight than you'll be rationed in an entire year. This isn't crisis response. It's the infrastructure to build our prison. Restrict supply, ration access, digitize compliance, repeat. This was never about the war. It's about what the war does. War creates conditions where all of this seems reasonable. You feel the squeeze, but that squeeze will only get tighter and tighter and tighter. And slowly, it normalizes. Travel becomes a luxury. Real food becomes a luxury. Because Bill Gates' lab-grown meat was always the plan. If you cannot travel freely, use energy freely, leave without permission, and a price tag, ask yourself, who benefits? Sure, Dumpy's impulsive. Useful idiots usually are. They don't need to understand the plan. They just need to execute it. So ask yourself, was this really a reckless war? Or was he always the intended instrument? Let's go.